Let's talk with Robert Jenrick. What did you notice about him?
Well, my overall feeling was that he came across as safe and stable and solid, but also a little soporific as well. He had quite a stiff start with his speech. He did warm up very quickly and indeed showed quite a lot of emotion as he warmed up. But he also showed a couple of other things as well. He showed that he desperately wants this job, and he also shows that he has not just a focus on immigration, but a bit of an obsession with it.
What did you think about Kemi, then?
She also had quite a slow start with her speech, but suddenly she started driving the Ferrari very fast indeed, sometimes almost too fast. But the passion was there, the energy, the commitment, and frankly, by the end, she didn't just blow the doors off, she blew the roof off as well.
Who did you think came out on top of this?
If it was a boxing match, I think it would have been stopped after the 7th or 8th round.
Why?
In terms of political performance and getting that particular audience on their side, Kemi Badenoch had an outstanding show, because there does have to be a hint of show business in the era of social media when you're on a televised political confrontation.
We've got a couple of things we want to show you. OK, this is a Robert Jenrick.
That we end the drama. Let's end the drama. We've got to end the drama.
So, Graham, do you think he would have rehearsed that line? That was the agreed buzzword or buzzwords prior to the debate?
He would have honed and rehearsed that line for a period of years, not necessarily months. I mean, for me, a political TV confrontation is about three things. It's about legacies, lines and likeability. Legacy is about that thing, that key essential that you want the audience to remember above all else, and his indeed was end the drama, which he said no less than 11 times by my counting last night. Lines are the sort of phrases, the distinctive phrases that you use to support your core legacy. Now, Kemi's core legacy was it's not about right or left, it's about right or wrong. Jenrick had some fairly generic phrases to support his legacy, like, it's time to get serious, I'm for leave. Yes. There's always just that hint of, well, ChatGPT poured into a Savile Row suit with Robert Jenrick.
What do you think? Whereas
Kemi's phrasing, a lot more personal, a lot more distinctive. When she was asked about whether Nigel Farage should be made welcome back into the Conservative Party, she said, although we're a broad church, we won't invite a new guest into the church whose declared aim is to burn the church down.
Yeah, that was quite good. I did enjoy that line from Kemi. Can we go back a couple of years to that? Do you remember that power stance that Theresa May, Cameron, Osborne all used, the two legs apart in a very bizarre... I don't know what they were doing.
Weird.
What was that? And B, why have the Tories ditched it?
Well, the Osborne was certainly a coached effect, and he did use that to a remarkable degree. He looked slightly constipated while he was doing it. Sajid Javid was accused of imitating him, but in fact that was some naughtiness by some press photographers who asked him as he was standing outside the Home Office for the first time, can you just move to the right for about a foot? And suddenly they managed to get him in the same strutting position.
Because Jenrick this morning's been accused of looking awkward by just standing there with his hands down by his side.
He's actually learnt from his conference speech, because he was actually sort of almost like a sort of epileptic windmill during conference. Unfortunately, his hand movements were livelier than his words.
All right. Well, listen, Graham Davies, thank you very much. Really good to talk.